ओम विष्णुपादाय नमः सपरिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिला प्रभुपाद महाराज की जय। विष्णुपादाय नमः सपरिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गुरु स्वामी महाराज की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
जय
नमाचार्य दास
जय
प्रेम से कहो श्री चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की
जय
आनंदे
हरि बोल।
all devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled for His Guru. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेष भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरं परमानन्दमाधवम्। Hare Krishna. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 18, the perfection of renunciation. And today we are having 6 verses, 23 to 28. 23 we'll read now. Niyadam sangarahidam aragadveshadaha kridam avalapepsuna karma yattat swatigamuchyade. Niyadam sangarahidam aragadveshadaha kridam avalapepsuna karma yattat swatigamuchyade. Niyadam sangarahidam aragadveshadaha kridam avalapepsuna karma yattat swatigamuchyade. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Krishna.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नियतं संगरहितं रागद्वेषतः कृतम् अफलप्रेप्सुना कर्म यतच्छातिकमुच्यते। हरे
Yes.
कृष्ण।
Yes.
नियतम रेगुलेटिव, संगरहितम विदाउट अटैचमेंट, araga dveshatah without love or hatred, kritam done, afalapsuna without fruitive results, karma acts, yat that which, tat that, sattvikam in the mode of goodness, uchyate is called, is for action, that action in accordance with duty, which is performed without attachment, without love or hate, by one who has renounced fruitive results, is called action in the mode of goodness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Text 24. Yettu kamepsuna karmam. Sorry. Yettu kamepsuna karma. Sahangarena va punaha. Kriyade bhulayasam tadajasamudahridam. Yettu kamepsuna karma. Sahangarena va punaha. Kriyade bhulayasam tadajasamudahridam. Yettu kamepsuna karma. Sahangarena va punaha. क्रियते बहुलायासं तद् आजसमुदाहृतम्. Yes, Mataji.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। यत्तु कामेप्सुता स्वना कर्म साहंकारेण वा पुनः क्रियते बहुलायासं तद्राजसमुदाहृतम्. Yat that which, to but kamapsuna without fruitive results, karma with work, sahankarena with ego, va or punah again kriyate performed, bahula ayasam with great labor, tat that rajasam in the mode of passion, udratam is said to be, meaning but action performed with great effort by one seeking to gratify his desires and which is enacted from a sense of false ego is called action in the mode of passion. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. 25. Anubandham chayam himsam anapeksha cha paurusham moha arabhyade karma yatta tamasamuchyade. Anubandham chayam himsam anapeksha cha paurusham moha arabhyade karma yatta tamasamuchyade. Anubandham chayam himsam अनवेक्ष्य च पौरुषं मोहात् आरभ्यते कर्म यत्तत्तामसमुच्यते.
Om
Yes.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Anubandham Khyayam Hinsam Anapekshya cha Paurusham Mohodarabhyate Karma Yat Tamasam Uchyate. Anubandhanam, future bondage, Shayam, distract, Himsam, violence, Anapeksha, without consideration of consequences, Sa, also, Paurusham, distressing to others, Mohat, by illusion, Arabhyate, begin, Karma, work, Yat, that, Tat, which, Tamasam, in the mode of ignorance, Uchyate, is said to be, meaning, and that action performed in ignorance and delusion without consideration of future bondage or consequences, which inflicts injury or is impractical, is said to be action in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna.
26. मुक्तसङ्गोऽनहंवादी हृदुत्साहसमन्वितः सिद्धि असिद्ध्यो निर्विकारा कर्ता सात्विकमुच्यते. मुक्तसङ्गोऽनहंवादी हृदुत्साहसमन्वितः सिद्धि असिद्ध्यो निर्विकारा कर्ता सात्विकमुच्यते. मुक्तसङ्गोऽनहंवादी हृदुत्साहसमन्वितः सिद्ध्यसद्यो निर्विकारा कर्ता सात्विकमुच्यते.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Mukta Sanganahangvadi Dhrutyutyaha Samanvitaha Siddhya Siddhyo Yoni Nirvikaraha Karta Satvika Uchyate. Mukta Sangaha, liberated from all material association, Anaham Vadi, without false ego, Dhriti Ussaha, with great enthusiasm, Samanvitaha, qualified in that way, Siddhi, perfection, Asiddhyaha, failure, Nirvikaraha, without change, Karta, worker, Sattvikaha, in the mode of goodness, Uchyate is said to be the worker who is free from all material attachments and false ego, who is enthusiastic and resolute, and who is indifferent to success or failure, is a worker in the mode of goodness. Hare Krishna.
Hare. 27. Ragi karma bhalepsu lubdho हिंसात्मक अशुचि हर्षशोगान्विता कर्ता राजसा परिकीर्तितः. रागी कर्म भले प्रेप्सु लुब्धो हिंसात्मको अशुचि हर्षशोगान्विता कर्ता राजसा परिकीर्तितः. रागी कर्म फल प्रेप्सु लुब्धो हिंसात्मक अशुचि हर्षशोगान्विता कर्ता राजसा परिकीर्तितः.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Ragi Karma Phala Prepsu Lubdho Hinsatmako Ashuchihi Harsha Shogonvita Karta Rajasaha Parikirtitaha. Ragi, very much attached, Kama Phalaha, to the fruits of the work, Pripsu, desiring, Lubdhaha, greedy, Himsa Atmikaha, and always envious, Ashuchihi, unclean, Harsa Soko Anvitaha, complicated with joy and sorrow, karta, such a worker, rajasah, in the mode of passion, parikirtitah, is declared, meaning, but that worker who is attached to the fruits of his labor and who passionately wants to enjoy them, who is greedy, envious, and impure, and moved by happiness and distress, is a worker in the mode of passion. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. 28. Ayukta pragrada stabda shadho naishkritigaha lasam vishadi dirghasutri cha karta tamasamuchyade. Ayukta pragrada stabda shadho naishkritigi lasam vishadi dirghasutri cha karta tamasamuchyade. Ayukta pragrada stabda shadho naishkritiga lasam vishadi dirghasutri cha karta tamasamuchyade.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय अयुक्तः प्रकृतः स्तब्धः सठो निष्कृतिको अलशः विषादी दीर्घसूत्री च कर्ता तामस उच्यते. Ayuktah, without reference to the scripture injunctions, prakritah, materialistic, stabdah, obstinate, sastha, deceitful, niskritah, niskritakah, expert in insulting others, alashah, lazy, visadi, momers, dirghasutri, procrastinating, sha, also, karta, worker, tamasah, in the mode of ignorance, uchyate, is said to be. Meaning, and that worker who is always engaged in work against the injunctions of the scripture, who is materialistic, obstinate, cheating, and expert in insulting others, who is lazy, always morose, and procrastinating, is a worker in the mode of ignorance. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmelitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthavidam Yena Bhutare Swayam Rupagada Mahyam Dadadi Swapadandigam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Udavadagamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Sam Shri Rupam Sagrajadam Sahagana Raghunathanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhudam Parijanasaidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shivishaganvidam Sam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagalpade Gopesha Gopiga Kanda Radha Kanda Namastude Taptakanjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpadruvescha Kripa Sindhuvi Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nidhi Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Niyadam Sangarehidam Raga Dveshadha Kridam Abala Prepsuna Karma Yetta Tamasi Muchade Yetta Sattviga Muchade. As for actions, that action in accordance with duty, which is performed without attachment, without love or hate, by one who has renounced fruitive results, is called action in the mode of goodness. Hare Krishna. After explaining the knowledge possessed by people in Sattvic mode, Rajogun, and Tamogun, Krishna is now proceeding to explain the work and the worker. Jnana, Krishna has explained, is real jnana is a real understanding of the nature of the soul. Only people in sattvic mode or the mode of goodness, they are able to understand perfectly that jnana, real jnana, is pertaining to soul only, and the real understanding of the nature of the soul is a knowledge in goodness. So that real understanding of the nature of soul is that the souls are uniform, and that one soul is any one soul, according to his karma, is transmigrating through various bodies. And although these various bodies, from Deva to or Indra to the grasshopper, may differ, are different, the soul that is migrating, transmigrating through these various bodies is one and the same. Because the bodies are divided, perishable, while the soul is undivided and avyaya, eternal. So although it may look like that the different bodies and these bodies having different souls, etc., but that is not the real understanding. It is only one soul that is transmigrating through the different bodies. Like that, according to karma, several souls are transmigrating through several bodies, but the soul is one and the same. It is avyaya and undivided. So that is the understanding in the mode of goodness. Now in Dajogun, that is a mode of passion. They think that there are different opinions by different philosophies or schools of thought or different religious sects having different opinions on the soul, nature of the soul. Some say that the soul is as big as the body. Some soul that soul is also temporary like the body. When the body perishes, the soul also perishes. Like that, this kind of understanding of the soul in the mode of goodness, soul in the mode of passion, is not the correct understanding of the soul. Although they accept that there is a soul. That is one good thing. They accept there is a soul, but the understanding of soul is not correct. It's not according to the scriptures. It's based on many opinions. And the third, those in the mode of ignorance, tamogun, they have absolutely no connection with Vedas. Atattvartavat alpam, atattvartavat. There is no factual basis for their jnana. And their jnana is very meager. It's based on any one branch of material science. Any one branch. So they think that all in all, that is all in all. So that kind of knowledge is very meager. So acharyas have defined a knowledge as pertaining to soul only, and that is also the correct understanding of the nature of the soul. Only Madhvacharya has explained jnana as pertaining to the super soul, which we have explained last class. So now the karma comes to karma. Here also there are different opinions of karma. The Western philosophies and all that, there will be a lot of, you can see there are a lot of different, there is a lot of philosophies. So there are many opinions expressed on karma. Epicurean philosophy, Greek philosopher Epicurus, he said that eat, drink, and marry is a concept of work. The only work action is eat, drink, and marry, make merry. That is also the view of one Arab poet, Omar Khayyam. The same thing. But then towards the Middle Ages, many Western scientists were, philosophers were there. They were of opinion that if people only consider the comfort of themselves only without having any consideration for others, then there will be a chaotic situation. So, along with the care for ourselves, a care for their bodies, they should also care for the bodies of others also. Like when the husband is sick, the wife is attending to him, and vice versa, etc., etc. But in a situation where there's a conflict of self-interest versus others' interest, you can follow self-interest. That is the opinion of some sections of philosophers. Another set of philosophers, they said that, okay, if there's a conflict, then interests of others should be followed. But these ideas, these interests, self-interest and self-interest and other interests of others is confined to the body needs only. Like you are feeding some person who is very hungry. You feed him sumptuously, but after 6 hours, he is still again hungry. Then some others say that, okay, you have to follow the majority view. The majority are ignorant. So like that, and there are many opinions regarding karma. Mahabharata mentions in the fifth parva, fifth chapter and verse 27 or something like that. It says, Atmanha pratikulani pareshan na samacharet. Atmanha pratikulani pareshan na samacharet. If you don't like something that is done to you by others, then you should see to that you don't do it to them. Atmanha pratigulani, what is averse to ourselves, what is not favorable to ourselves, you should also ensure that you don't do it to others. Then how should it be done? Shuddhi smriti sadachara swasya cha priyatmana. Always the act should be based on Shuddhi and Smriti and Sadachara. Sadachara is dharmic, moral, good conduct. So all actions should be based on Shuddhi, Smriti and Sadachara. Bible also says, have the same quote, as in, do unto others what you want others want, you want to others. Do unto others what you want others to do to you. Same thing, Atmana pratigulani pareshan na samacharet. So these are the different opinions on karma, but Krishna very clearly gives, again in the light of modes, niyadam sangarahidam. Niyadam means the work pertaining to one's station and stage. Varna ashrama. Varna is a station. You are either Brahmana, situated as a Brahmana, or you are a Kshatriya, or a Vaishya, or a Shudra. And the stage is the ashrama. Different stages. These stages are common to everyone. Of course, only sannyas, only Brahmanas have got all the 4 stages. The Shudra have only 1 stage, that is Grihastha only. Vaishya has got 2 stages, Brahmachari and Vaishya, so Grihastha ashrama. And Kshatriya has got 3 stages or 3 ashramas, Brahmachari, Grihastha and Vanaprastha. Now, whatever the Vedic scripture is in Niyada Karma, Niyadam Guru Karman Tvam Karma Jayo Hi Akarmana. You have to do this Niyada Karma. And when you do the Niyada Karma, Sahankarena, without the agency of self, that I am doing it. Abhala Prapsana, without consideration of the fruits, no consideration for fruits. That is very difficult because we are accustomed to looking at the results, looking at the fruits of our work, what it will produce, what it will yield. Based on that only you'll plan your work, or we'll plan our work. But the person in the Sattva Guna, or the karma, the Sattva Guna, Sattva karma is, the real karma is that karma which is executed without consideration for fruits, araga deshadaha, without attachment or aversion. There may be some karma, some actions which you may like, which we have attached to that, because according to our nature, there are some actions which you like. There are some actions which you don't like. Like you may like cooking, but you don't like sweeping. We may like singing, but we don't like stitching. You may like physics, but you don't like chemistry. And it's such that there's so many and likes and dislikes. But niyata karma is that is one pertaining to your guna only. So that niyata karma is pertaining to guna only. So naturally, there is no question of liking or disliking. It is suitable for you only. It is according to your moods. So whether it is good or difficult to execute, easy to execute, likable or dislikable, such kind of categorization or distinctions should not be made when executing an action. So this is a work in the mode of goodness. Now Krishna explains what is the work in the mode of passion. Yettu kamepsuna karma sahangarena va punaha kriyade bahulayasam tad rajasamudahagam. But action performed with great effort by one seeking to gratify his desires and which is enacted from a sense of false ego is called action in the mode of passion. So false ego is a thing, egoistic. Krishna says, Vapuna also, Sahangar and Vapuna. It means what to speak of people in Dajogun, which means the person in the Sattoguna also is not actually free from the Ahangara. Ahangara means the bodily concept. Now, Sattoguna person is striving to get liberated. He's not actually liberated. He's following the scriptures very strictly. He's following the injunction scriptures as well as the orders of the spiritual master very meticulously. But doesn't mean that he's in a stage of self-realized stage. He still pertains, having some, what do you call it, a very subtle body consciousness. Only when that is clear, then he will be in that state. But he is desiring only Brahman only. That is his quality. He doesn't have any material attachment. So that work maybe having some body. Then what to speak of person who is having attachment, material attachment? The work executed from mode of passion, with the mode of passion, is always having material attachment. Sense gratification is a primary concern. Why sense gratification? Because that action is executed with a view to the results. Kamepsuna karma. And done with a lot of great effort. Because the person is always under stress. Because he wants to get results. When we are totally focused on results, then somehow or other we'll be so stressed that we may take great efforts. While the person is working Sattva-guna, he does it effortlessly. That is the difference between the Sattva-guna people and the Rajoguna people. Sattva-guna people is doing action very effortlessly. Like even if the corporate people or the people in the art field or very over concerned parents who's only thinking of their children or running them here and there, taking them to that tuition center, to this tuition center, to that dance class, this dance class. You will have some experience regarding that, no, Mataji?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Whole day they are moving. Drawing class, dance class, and other classes.
The parents are taking so much effort.
Yes,
The parents are working also, and they're doing this one also. And mothers
yes,
have to cook also.
yes,
And ultimately, what is the result? The children, after and attending some dance and drawing class, dance class, sitting class, and all that, after 2-3 years, they will leave their classes.
yes, yes. Prabhuji.
Finish.
They don't show any interest.
Yes. That is why lot of effort with no result. Himalayan effort, but the result is what? Like granule,
Yes,
a small granule. That is why it's called Bahula Ayasam. Bahula Ayasam. That is the nature of the work of a person, the Jogun. And then Krishna then says, Anubandham Chayam Himsam Anaveksha Cha Paurusham Moha Arabhyade Karma Yatattamasam Uchyade. An action performed in ignorance and delusion without consideration of future bondage or consequences, which inflicts injury and is impractical, is said to be the action in the mode of ignorance. So, the hallmark of a work in tamogun or mode of ignorance is that it is done in illusion. Moha arabhyade karma. It is done in illusion only. Illusion is a result of ignorance. The hallmark of ignorant person is full of illusion. So that feeds his ignorance again. So more and more tamasic, the person becomes more and more tamasic. And when you don't have a real knowledge, then you will not think, you will not be aware of the fact that your action are answerable to the laws of state as well as laws of nature also. There are the laws of state and laws of nature. Laws of state is laws enacted by the government. And if you are ignorant of those rules, naturally, you know the consequence. The government will simply put you behind the bars. And when you are not aware of the rules of nature, laws of nature, then you are answerable to Yama. Yamadudas will come and just take you away just like that. So Anubandha means which creates bondage in the future. Which creates bondage in the future. Anubandham. Chayam. Chayam means loss, diminution, loss. That kind of work which decreases the moral values, dharmic religiosity, which results in loss of wealth and power also, which results in the loss of health also if your drinking habit and all that. So moral values, health values, money, power, prestige, everything will be lost by the thoughtless action. So Mahat means Ajnana means thoughtless action. It is executed without consideration. So Himsa means it is
violence.
violence inflicted on oneself as well as on others also. Anapeksha. Anapeksha means without consideration of consequences. Paurusham, distressing to others. You're doing something which may cause, suppose putting blaring music in the night, it'll be disturbance to others. Or if you're just what you call all the waste, you are burning the waste. Heavy smoke may emanate from that, and that will create problems to others. Like that, so many work your action may cause a lot of distress to others, knowingly or unknowingly. So that kind of action is the mode of ignorance only. So Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 25th chapter, is explaining the work in the three modes plus the Nirguna also. It says, Madarpanam nishvalam va sattvigam nijakarmata rajasam varasankalpam himsa prayadi tamasam. Work performed as an offering to me without consideration of food is considered to be in the mode of goodness. Madarpanam nishvalam va sattvigam nijakarmata. That work is considered to be accepted as in the mode of work, in the mode of goodness, if it is executed as an offering to Krishna without looking at the result. Rajasam phalasankalpam, work performed the desire to enjoy the result is the mode of passion, while himsa prayadi tamasam, and work impelled by violence and envy. Himsa is translated as violence and envy in Srimad Bhagavatam. So this is what Krishna says about work. Now, the 26th verse from onwards, 26, 27, and 28 talk about the worker himself. The worker in Sattva-guna, worker in Rajogun, and worker in Tamogun. Mukta Sanganaham Vadi, Dhriti Ulsaha Samanvidaha, Siddhya Siddhyo Nirvigara, Karta Satvigam Uchyade. The worker who is free from all material attachment and false ego, and who is enthusiastic, resolute, and who is indifferent to success or failure, is a worker in the mode of goodness. So the key word is Siddhi Asiddhyo Nirvigara. Is not bothered about the success and the failure of this one. Now, this is slightly different from the results as such, or fruits as such. Success leads to completion of work, and asiddhi, failure means is incompletion. But the worker in sattvic mode is not concerned about that. He just start working, that's all. And how does he work? Mukta Sangha Anhamvadi. Liberated from all kinds of association. Again, you can say that this association is what? The agency. That we are doing the work. Or not associating with others in the, suppose we are working in a factory or in a college or in a bank, where it is. If you are not associating, because you are doing your work only, you don't want to associate unnecessarily beyond a certain way. Whatever is required, you can associate. But beyond that, because there may be some meetings, etc., which you had to attend. But suppose they are conducting some tour, the college people or the bank people or factory people, they are conducting a tour for the workers for enjoyment. Okay, after you've been working for so much time, and okay, once in a year, twice a year, thrice a year, you can conduct a tour and go enjoy yourself. But then that kind of association, the sattvic will not do. Everywhere it is said that. Everywhere you'll find that when there is a workplace, once in a while there is there will be some kind of family get together meetings or something like that will be there, but the sattvic worker will not associate with that.
Exactly, Prabhuji, it happens with me every time. It happens with me. I'm not associated with this.
You are not accepting because you are studying Bhagavad Gita. You're a sattvic person.
Yes.
You know the consequences of unnecessarily polluting your consciousness. So that's good. But then it needs some diplomacy also, isn't it? You cannot say, I'm not coming, all that. No, very
Yes,
softly.
yes,
Nicely you have to. That Krishna will give you that intelligence. How to deal. So anahamadi, that I am not the person who is doing this. The agency is giving up. Or I am doing this work. Dhriti ulsaha, then determination should be there. But there should be a determination. Because this is a niyata karma. It's first of all in Satogana, they will be doing only niyata karma only. And that niyata karma I have to do, and I am doing it with determination. Ulsaha nishchaya dhairya. Next of instruction says, Ulsaha nishchaya dhairya. Ulsaha means enthusiasm. Nishchaya means determination. And dhairya means patience. So these three qualities is attitude you are work towards the duty you are interested with. So that is should be there. The determination, enthusiasm should be there. Like the story of the bird, we have seen that sixth chapter. No, Srila Prabhupada is quoting the bird losing his, laying his nest, eggs in nest, which the sea waves and take it away into sea, and the birds requesting the sea to give back her eggs, but sea is mocking at her, and then she says that, okay, if you are not giving back, I'm going to dry you up. So see the determination of the small bird, sparrow. She's challenging the big ocean that I'm going to dry you up if you are not giving back my eggs, by my young ones, birds, and so eggs. I'm going to dry you up. So that determination should be always there, and utsaha. But then he is not bothered about success or failure. That means working only for the sake of work only. That this is my duty, I have to do this. So that is a worker in sattvic mode. While the rajogun ragi is attached, ragi karma bhalapetsu lubdo himsal moga ashujhi harsha shoganvida karta rajasa parigitidaha. Ragi, first of all, is really attached. He's attached to his family, he's attached to everyone around him. So if you are attached means, then you are interested in karma, because I am doing this for my family, and I'm looking after my interests of family, the comforts of my family. Then I am doing some enterprises which will reach me a lot of profit. So that is why karma bhala prepsu. When you attach your family, naturally there's an impetus for your entrepreneurship. So somehow or other you want to make money. Lubda means, but he doesn't spend it for good purposes. Like Krishna says, Srila Prabhupada says, 50% of income you should do it for Krishna consciousness only. These people will not spend even 1%. But they'll prompt others to do it. That they are very good. You do it, go do it, but he will not do it. Himsatmaga, some actions, he is basically, nature is big violent. Himsatma means, Srila Prabhupada says, correctly says, envious. Ashuji means he will do anything, which is not what you call pure actions just for profit, or immoral acts. He or she will not hesitate to do immoral acts just to serve his ends. That's why they consider Ashuji unclean. Harsha Shogan Vida. When you are successful, very, very happy. When you are failed, then the whole world has come crashing down. So two extremes. So that kind of a person is a person in the Rajogun. And finally, what is the nature of a person in Tamogun? Ayuktaha, Pragradaha, Stabda, Shado, Naishkritigo, Alasaha, Vishadi, Dirghasutri Karta, Tamasamuchyade. Verse. So many eight what you call Durgunas. Ayukta, Pragrada, Sabda, Shada, Nashkritihi, Alasaha, Vishadi, Dirga Sutri. It's always engaged. Ayukta means one who is not understanding what is the right thing to do, what is the wrong thing to do. He is not properly situated. Yukta means one who is properly situated. Ayukta means one who is not properly situated. The person who is properly situated is having a correct knowledge of everything, what to be done and what not to be done, because they are following the scriptures. Now, Pragrada means one who follows his nature only. He is Ayukta, and because his Ayukta is, and because his Pragrada is Ayukta, can say. His Pragrada, basically, his nature is very, very, very low base nature, and is following his nature in base inclinations and intentions. That is following that. Stabda means obstinate. He has only one way of doing things, and he will stick to that without any flexibility. He thinks this is the way it should be done, or any opinions or anything. He will have his own opinion, and he will very fiercely stick to that. He will be very adamant nature. People with adamant nature are considered to be very foolish. Shadow Nashkriti means interested in insulting others. They are experts in insulting others, because they take pleasure, they derive a lot of pleasure in hurting others. Like we say, Vaishnavas, Paradukha Dukhi. Vaishnava is Paradukha Dukhi. Is very sorry about the condition of others, miserable condition. He feels miserable. When he sees the miserable condition, he feels miserable. While this person who is in Tamogun is Paradukha Sukhi. Paradukha Sukhi. He is very happy to see others miserable. There's a general nature. This, to some extent, it is there. I mean, of course, we all know all these gunas are mixed up. So this kind of in a little way, it is with everybody. So he is Nashkriti, Alasaha, lazy. He may have some capacity to work. He doesn't use his capacity. He's hiding his capacity. He's hiding his talents, and so that he's become very deceitful. When you combine the Daishkriti and Alasa, then you get a very deceitful and cheating mentality. Vishadi, because of this, all this thing, he becomes very, what again, so very depressed. All those ignorance and of this low base nature, trying to insult others, putting harm to others, finally leads to his own downfall. He becomes totally depressed. And Dirga Sutri, procrastinating. Procrastinating is, Srila Krua says, a work that can be done in 1 hour on one day is dragged on to a year or more. There are some persons who will go on dragging this. First of all, they will not attend to the work first. Suppose a file is there and he will not trying to, delay it at the most. And then when he starts studying the file, then he will put so many objections to it. He wants that modification, this modification. So many modifications. It is even in spiritual circles also. I have an experience with that. It's not good to reveal that. There is a here also. Somehow they will drag on the matters because they don't want to take a decision. They don't want to do the work and they don't want to do whatever it is, finish it with a logical conclusion. They are not interested. So that kind of mentality is a mentality of person in Tamoguna. So these 8 conditions: Ayukta, Pragrada, Sabda, Shado, Naishkriti, Galasa, Vishadi, Dirga, Sotisha, Karta, Tamasa, Muchyate. Now, Srimad Bhagavatam also speaks about these 4 workers. Knowledge also, resilience also, and 11.25.26, 11th canto, 25th chapter, verse 26, speaks about the 4 kinds of workers. Sattviga karago asangi, ragando rajasasmridaha, tamasa smriti vibhrashto virguno madavashrayah. Sattviga karago sangi. Sattviga karago asangi. A worker free of attachment is the mode of goodness. A worker who is free of attachment is a worker in Satoguna. Ragando tamasa smudha. A worker blinded by personal desire. Ragandha. Blinded by personal desire is in the mode of passion. Tamasa smriti bhrashto. And a worker was completely forgotten how to tell right from wrong. Smriti bhrashta. He is a tamasic worker and nirguno madashraya. But a worker who has taken shelter of me is understood to be transcendental to the modes of nature. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. So the understanding here that if you've talked about jnana, karma, and karta, that 3 is over. Now what next is intelligence, determination, and happiness. Next 3 is coming. So ultimately we can say that person situated in Sattva-guna is a proper person to do the proper work, and he's having the right knowledge and right attitude to his work also, because he's following the injunctions of Shastra and the orders of spiritual master very minutely. The passionate person Rajogun, although he understands a bit about understanding of scripture is there, is not willing to follow. And Tamogun people, they have absolutely no connection, is their total ignorant of this. So this is the conclusion of this. Thank you very much. Any clarification further you need?
Prabhuji, Shatha means what? Shatha?
Shatha means obstinate. Shatha means deceitful also. Deceitful. Shatha. Shatha means a person who is having capacity, talents and all that, but he's hiding that.
Okay.
So deceitful. Deceitful means cheating others. I may have some knowledge, I may have some talents, but I will not reveal to others. Because I want to slop, I don't want to work, I don't want to impart, or I want to share my knowledge with others. So Shatha person means deceitful. And
yes.
Chanakya Pandita says you have to meet Shatha people with Shatha. Give you the Shastra, I can say. Srila Prabhupada often quotes from Chanakya Pandita many times. Shadhe Shadhyamachareda. Shade Shadhyamachareda. It says politics is a tit for tat. Shade Shadhyamachareda, tit for tat. chanting, if somebody is Shata means very cunning, so you should also be cunning. So this is basically politics only. But then you have to sometimes do that also. If somebody is deceitful, then you have to reciprocate saving. Srila Prabhupada has done it. If you remember this Mumbai temple, that land deal, Srila Prabhupada very cunningly defeated the person, Mr. Naya, who was very, very cunning and deceitful. If you have read the Srila Prabhupada, have you read the Srila Prabhupada's biography?
Once I listened that in some Pravajan, somebody told regarding the temple construction.
Yes. In Juhu, we have this temple,
Juhu.
Dasa
Yes.
Rasbihari. So this
Yes.
person, this Mr. Naya, who was owning this property, he tried to cheat these disciples. His disciples were very ignorant, very what do you call it? Very simple persons. They were not able to understand, the deceitful nature of this person. But Srila Prabhupada handled it very nicely, and he deprived of this person from his land. So he got the land that way. So Shate Shadhyam Achareda. So Shata means deceitful. Cunning.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Shall I render Narsim Kirtan?
Yeah, you read that biography, Maharaja. See, it's very, very important that you should read that Leelamrita, no? Srila Prabhupada Leelamrita. You don't have
Actually, I don't have. If some links are there, please send me, Prabhuji. I will read that.
Yeah, let me see if there's a. Because it's quite voluminous. So 7 volumes are there. Of course, this bond, 1 volume also big bond, but then it's divided into 7 also.
Yes.
Anyway,
What is the name?
Eh?
Biography.
Prabhupada Leelamrita by Sat Swarupadas. Prabhupada Leelamrita.
Okay, Prabhuji. I will find for that.
Okay, right. And Narasimha Kirtan.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladadayine. Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha. Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha. Silatankanakhalai. Ito Narsinho Parato Narsinho. Yato yami tato Narsinho. Bahir Narsinha Hridaye Narsinha Narasimhamadi Sharanam Prapade Tabakara Kamala Bare Nakam Adbhuta Srungam Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanubhrungam Kesabadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadis Hare Jai Jagadis Hare Jaya Narsingadev Jaya Narsingadev Narsingadev Jaya Narsingadev Jaya Naro Hari Jaya Naro Hari Naro Hari Jaya Naro Hari Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha Lakshmi Narasingha Jaya Lakshmi Narasingha Jai Prahlad Narasingha Jaya Prahlad Narasingha Prahlad Narasingha Jaya Prahlad Narasingha Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Om Ugrang Birang Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasingham Vishanam Bhadrang Mrityu Namamyam Om Ugrang Birang Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasingham Vishanam Bhadrang Mrityu Namamyam Om Ugrang Birang Mahavishnum Jalantam Sarvatomukham Narasingham Vishanam Bhadrang Mrityu Namamyam Sri Narsingha Jai Narsingha Jai Jai Sri Narsingha Praladesa Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bhranga Sri Narsingha Jai Narsingha Jai Jai Sri Narsingha Praladesa Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bhranga Sarva Vigna Vinashak Narsingha Bhagavan ki
Jai. Go Prema. Thank you. Pancha Kalpadevascha.
Krupa Sindhu Bhai Bacha Patitanang Pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namo Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai Srila Prabhupada ki